and welcome to the parking lot here at First English Lutheran Church. And hopefully you can hear me better. We're kind of trying some different stuff here today, and hopefully you can hear me through this well enough. And I have with me a balloon, because a balloon reminds me of the last Sunday, the last week of Easter. Now you might say, well, why does a balloon remind you of the last Sunday of Easter? Well, because it does. And because Jesus ascends into heaven. Now, the Easter season is coming to an end, but of course we celebrate Easter all year long. We celebrate that Jesus was raised from the dead, that he is alive, that he is risen. He is risen indeed. So we celebrate that all year. We never forget that Jesus was raised from the dead. So every Sunday is a Sunday of Easter. But the season of Easter in the church comes to an end because we remember that Jesus ascends into heaven and the Holy Spirit is sent to us and poured out on us. And so that is Pentecost, and we're going to be celebrating that next week. So next week we prepared for a little bit of fire. So we're going to go from balloon to fire for next week. But we remember that before Pentecost, Jesus ascends into heaven. He is bodily raised up and goes into heaven. And so his disciples are gathered with Jesus, and he tells them this. He says, I'm going to be raised up. Now I would think that as the disciples, that would be pretty scary to think that Jesus was going to leave. I mean, he died and he was gone, and then 3 days later he was back, which was a great thing, and they celebrated that, and they were excited that Jesus was with them. And then he tells them he's going to be physically leaving them, but he says he's not going to leave them alone. He says that I will be with you always, and I am sending the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit of God is going to come to you. So you will always know that I am with you. You'll always have God with you, no matter what. And so now, though, he says, I have to ascend into heaven. And he tells them that he's going to be raised up into heaven, but that he will be back. That he will return to them one day. He will return to us physically one day. He's going to come back just like he goes. He will descend from heaven back here to earth physically to be with us and lead us all on. So I think about the disciples gathered there, like this balloon, and as they're standing there, all of a sudden, Jesus begins to ascend. And he begins to rise up. And he continues to rise into heaven until eventually he disappears from their sight. But he's not gone, because very soon he will send the Holy Spirit to be with them, and they will go out and proclaim the resurrection to everyone.